Well, it's an exciting evening for us. We went out and we were trying to go one place, but then their parking lot was full. So we tried to go to another place, but then their parking lot looked full. So we went to Chompy's Deli, and I had a nice little tiny itty bitty pastrami and Swiss on Jewish rye sandwich, which was very good. And James had one too, and I was very impressed. He actually managed to get around half that sandwich, which means he's probably going to gain 5 pounds. Anyway, we also stopped in at the Enterprise Comics. The kids are here with me, that's why you can hear this noise. We stopped in at Enterprise Comics, and we picked up some of these. These are the Titan sort of deformed Doctor Who vinyl figures, and we each got one. And this one is Michelle's, and it's a Series 8 only, which means that there's virtually no chance of her getting Matt Smith.
There's a 2 out of 20 chance of me getting Matt Smith.
She says there's a 2 out of 20 chance of getting.
That's a 50%.
But you got a much better chance of getting the 12th Doctor or Danny Pink. Think about that.
No, Danny Pink has the same chance.
And then this one is James's. And this one is, looks like Tennant era.
Doctors.
Yeah, you could get stuck with Rose. Well, at least it won't be Amy. You could get a Dalek, Supreme Dalek, or Rassilon.
With little minifigures.
And then I didn't want to take any risks, so I got this one, which is a Doctor's pack. So I stand a chance of getting 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, or 11th. So I won't get a 12, but I will have a good chance of getting a 4th Doctor. So anyway, we're going to open these up now.
Oh dear, here we go. And we have a drawing master. Ah, there we go. And we have a what?
Show the camera.
What? I think I got the master. 1 of 40 chance.
That is the master.
1 of 40 chance.
1 out of 40. And we have a bag that contains Missy.
We just need 2 masters.
So you just got 2 masters in a row.
Yep.
And this is mine, the 11 Doctors version. We're going to open her up. I'm going to guess, based on my psychic powers, that this is going to contain a bag. I am correct. It contains a bag. Okay, worst possible scenario. The 7th Doctor.
Oh.
Light brown hair, no hat. I think it's Matt Smith's Doctor.
Yay! With the screwdriver.
With a sonic screwdriver.
Oh my gosh, it's Matt Smith!
And he's wearing pink. Wow, look at that chin. That is incredible.
Yes, it is.
You could chisel ice with that chin.
What about the master there? His looks bigger.
I am going to be branded as being very, very old today, but I am pointing my finger of shame at you, YouTube Gaming and Twitch, for whatever the hell it is you're doing to brainwash people into watching this. I would rather watch a fake fireplace on video. And yet I know James will sit over my shoulder and try to watch anybody playing a video game, which just makes no sense at all. That's like watching sports on TV, or golf, or bowling, or football or any of those things that would just should bore you to tears, people. So I'm back. I'm just going to add one thing to my rant. Or vlogs. Why are you watching those? I wanted to give you an update on this thing back here. There you go. That's the USB charger outlet that was installed in the bed when I put this together back on a previous episode of Tedium Unlimited. Anyway, it doesn't work very well. I know, shocking, isn't it? So the problem is this. These little flaps here don't work. Well, they do work, but they're switches. At least I think this is what the problem is. Because they're supposed to, when it's closed, it's supposed to cut away the phantom power, so to cut power loss. But I think what's happening is that sometimes the switch is not activating. And so you get no power. No phantom power, no real power. So you can't charge anything. So you end up plugging in a regular outlet with an adapter to charge your device. And that's not good enough. So what I'm going to do, and why I've got such harsh light on me, is I'm going to crack that thing open, and I'm going to see if I can't figure out what's wrong with the switches. If it's something I did in installing it, because it's not flat, and I don't like that. So that may have something to do with it. We'll just have to see. Well, you know they say, show, don't tell. But today I'm going to tell, not show. I took the cover off, and which I could have showed you some. And I verified exactly what I thought. So the hatch covers, when they move back, like I was showing you, push down on a switch on the outer side of the outlet, and that engages the USB. So I looked at them, and with the cover off, they both work perfectly. You plug something in, you push down on it, and it works every time. And the reason I didn't show you that is because I was using the iPhone as the device to test, to see if I was getting USB power. So I didn't have a camera available. But it worked fine, so there really wasn't anything interesting to see there. So I put the cover back on, and then I took my two USB cables I had here, my watch and my phone, and I kept plugging them in, and not consistently working every time. And I finally figured out what I think it is, and that I can show you. So let's take a look. So this is my Apple Watch cable from Apple, and this is my that's the wrong end. This is my iPhone cable from Amazon. Now, watch what happens here. You can plug the Amazon cable in, and the design of this is that if you just push back, and if you're holding it the right way, which I think I'm not, and it goes in. Okay, seems to be a nice clean fit. Now let's do the same with the Apple Watch. What are the odds that I pick it up and get it right the first try? The USB cable, the odds are 0. So do it again, and there it is. Now I haven't really experienced any problems with the Apple Watch cable working, but I know that the cables are good. So here's what's happening, I think. If you look very closely here, and this is going to be difficult to do because of the lighting, but if you look very closely here, the Apple Watch cable housing is going down past the switch. But the Amazon housing stops. So it's not going in as far, and it's not as wide, which means it's not pushing as far back. So what I've done is I've taken this out, and somewhere around here I have put myself an Apple cable for an iPhone, and down and in it goes. And every time I plug that one in, it worked reliably. So, design flaw on the switch, or the outlet, but, well, and on the switch, I guess you would say. Either way, I can just resolve this by using an Apple cable. So that's an easy solution. I'll just give the Amazon cable to the kids.